Hi friends, this is the Nero Research and welcome to the part number 9 of XRP Telegram bot tutorial. We have accomplished a significant piece of work. Deposit, balance and send commands are done, and today we start to work with withdrawals. We'll implement withdrawal command a little bit differently. Telegram actually has a very rich functionality and you can communicate with bot not only in a text mode. Telegram has multiple buttons, various interface elements and so on. And we will build withdrawal command in a format of some sort of wizard, where user has to pass multiple stages, where he provides destination address, destination tag, withdrawal amount, and finally confirms withdrawal. But in order to do that, we need some extra telegraph modules. And the first thing we need is session. So let's create constant for it. Session equals to require telegraph / session. And let's use this session in our bot. It's pretty simple, bot use session. Let's format. Okay. The next thing we need is stage. So let's import it as well. Const stage equals to require telegraph stage. The next component is markup. It is responsible for the interface of our wizard. So markup require telegraph / markup. And finally we need a module for our wizard. Let's call it wizard scene. And it requires telegraph / scenes / wizard. Okay, we have imported all modules we need. Let's go to the bottom and create our wizard. Okay, somewhere here. Const, let's call it withdraw wizard, and it equals to new wizard scene. Here we need to provide a name of our wizard. Let's call it withdraw-wizard. And multiple callbacks. So one callback for every stage we need to pass. So here is the first one. Okay, we'll implement it later. But now we need to create bot here's and add some middleware. We need to add stage middleware. So let's create a constant for stage. Stage equals to new stage. And here we need to provide array of our wizards. So we have only one, it is withdraw wizard. And let's use this middleware. So bot.use stage.middleware. Great. And if bot here's withdraw, so bot here's be withdraw, be close, we need to launch our wizard. So stage enter withdraw wizard. Okay, now let's go and create our wizard. At the first stage of our wizard, user has to provide a withdrawal address. But since we are building a fancy user-friendly interface, it would be great if our bot could suggest withdrawal addresses based on our deposit and withdrawal history. So let's create some function and call it getAddressList. And this function will have parameter username, so context from username, and callback list of suggested addresses. We'll implement that callback later, and now let's build function getAddressList. Let's go down somewhere to the bottom and type function getAddressList, and it has two parameters, username and callback. Okay, here we need to make a database query and get all withdrawal and deposit transactions. And from that list of transactions, we'll pull deposit and withdrawal addresses that we'll suggest to user. Transactions.find. Here we need to pull transactions that belong to our user. So username equals to username, and transaction type equals to either deposit or withdrawal. We can make this query in the following way: $or and array of objects, type equals to deposit, and another object, type equals to withdrawal. Okay, query is done. Here we'll have callback as usual, error, and list of transactions. We'll implement that callback. And finally, let's sort our transactions in descending order. So new transactions, new addresses will come first, and all addresses will come later. So timestamp equals to -1. This will sort our transactions in descending order. As usual, if we have any error, if error, we'll console log it. Else, we need to pull addresses from the list of transactions. Let's create an empty array for our addresses. Okay, and let's loop through the list of transactions. T of transactions. If transaction type equals to withdrawal, which means we have to push into address array recent withdrawal address. Push T2. Else, which means transaction type is deposit, we will push address that user used to make deposit. So it's actually address of his wallet. Push T from. Okay. But this address array may contain duplicates, because user could make several transactions to or from the same address. So we need to remove all duplicates. Let's create another array and call it unique addresses. Unique addresses. And it would be empty array. And now let's loop through the addresses array and remove all duplicates. For A of addresses, and if unique address index of A equals to -1, which means this address is not present in unique addresses array, we'll add it. So unique address array push A. And finally, when all duplicates were removed, we'll return this unique array in callback. Return callback unique addresses. Great. Let's review what was done. We are building a nice user interface for withdrawal command. And at the first stage of our wizard, we would like to suggest user his recent deposit and withdrawal addresses. For this purpose, we created function getAddressLists. And in this function, we pulled all transactions that belong to our user and have type deposit or withdrawal. Then we looped through the list of transactions and pulled deposit and withdrawal addresses. Then we removed all duplicate addresses and returned unique address list back to our bot. Well, that's all for today. In the next video, we'll continue implementation of our wizard. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want more videos, and leave your questions in the comment section below. Bye!